All right, we're gonna do A Quiet Place. Oh, I'm sorry, A Quiet Place 2. And it's so funny. This is one of the first videos me and Chris did together was reviewing A Quiet Place 1. Oh, it's so nice to watch it at home and not trying to take notes in the theater furiously. I can actually enjoy the movie. Imagine that. So we are in the heart of a still small town, and now finally a car pulls up. And John Krasinski gets out, looking good as ever. Day one. So he walks into the general store, and the guy managing it is just watching the TV, and you can tell there's breaking news, live, and it ain't pre-recorded. So he grabs some fruit and heads to the front. Oh, this is the same store they went to in the beginning of the first movie. You see that toy plane that ended up killing his kid. So he takes the snack and cups that he got over to this playground where a party's going on, a barbecue tea. Oh no, it's a baseball game. So he's sitting down watching the game with Cillian Murphy and his family. And I like Cillian Murphy from, what was that? 28 Days Later. That was a good horror too. So his son's up to bat, but my wings are about to be in the air fryer. Put a little honey on them. But child, right as strike two is thrown, we see a comet about to hit the earth. Child, it's so scary the white people get up and move. Normally they just stand there. Now, what is that, honey? They was acting like they was like, we don't know what that is, but we out. So the mama gonna take the son home and the daddy gonna take the daughter home because you know his truck was parked on the other street. So all the dogs are barking as everybody mills about the center of town. So John gets out to ask a police officer what's going on, and boom, first monster attack. Then we cut to the mama, and one jumps out on the car in front of hers too. Then a bus starts coming their way, and you see one of the monsters driving out of it as she has to throw it into reverse to not get hit by the bus. At least she ain't getting thrown up under the bus on a Heifer Scott Young adventure. So they get a little sideswiped by the bus, but she makes it just in time to park. So her and the kids is quiet in the car. Meanwhile, John and his daughter are hiding in the restaurant, and there's one of the monsters right outside the restaurant. Everybody quiet, but somebody's cell phone gotta give them away. They're able to light out the back. I bet you the butt likes to light out the back too. So cut to the mama at the house with the two kids in present day. Well, the three kids, because that's right, she had that baby. They leaving the house. And that baby just want to keep cooling. So the mama go to the burning barn to look for something, and the daughter go back in the house, I guess, to get that earpiece. Yeah, the daughter's getting a microphone and some transistor equipment, so if one comes around, she can give him a quick ba-ba. What is the mama down here looking for in this wet basement? Oh, oxygen for that baby be quiet box. Meanwhile, the little heifer's up on the silo having a moment of happy remembrance. But now the family hefts on together into the unknown. So I don't know where they're headed, but they're going somewhere. They get to some place with a keep out fence and they're gonna cut through it. But of course, there's a booby trap. Some bottles drop down and let the monsters know they're there, so they run into the building. And that's where Cillian Murphy says, but they know Cillian. Oh no, when they was running in, the little boy got bit by a bear trap. Child, this little boy making all type of noise. That get the baby to cry and they gotta put it in the baby shut up box.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, because it wasn't for you, Heifer. So right as, they get the little boy out the thing, the baby crying, here come one of them monsters. But before he can get to him, little Heifer says, let me turn up this ear. And then the mom is able to shoot it while it's kind of like a Mars Attacks tea. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So this guy grab him when they get into the building and he leading them through all these damn pipes while the monsters are hot on their heels. So he takes them all to this vault and this power plant. So at first he say they can't stay, but then he sees they got a kid with them in that baby shut up box. So now that we're safe in the vault, Emily and Emmett get to talking and she apologizes about his boys. He wants to know how her ear works where it can kill those things. And she's like, I don't know, but it helps. So she low-key mad at him because they apparently had that fire system of warning each other what was going on. And she like, you ain't never come to check on us. He said, ain't nobody worth saving no more. So while the kid is in bed, he hears music on the radio and he's like, oh my goodness, does this mean there's more people? And the guy's like, nope, just because we in the mountains, we getting a signal. But it's been playing the same song for the past 4 months. Well, that sounds like regular radio to me, so I might have some hope. So late that night, the daughter tells the brother, look, this ain't just a song, it's a message. It's telling us where to look, and she finds a little island near them. I guess they're in Virginia. And he's like, Mom ain't gonna let you go. You don't need to do all this. But girl, she wanna save everybody. I mean, hell, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Oh, Lord. So the next morning, this little heifer done run off. Left a note for the brother on the radio. Keep listening. So the mama asked Emmett, will you go get my daughter, please? We used to be cool. Meanwhile, this little heifer is walking down the train tracks. Girl, why are you going in that caboose? You scared some birds and they made some noise. They're coming for you, butt. Oh, she trying to get a first aid kit. Smart, but noisy. So she turned her little ear on and gets it one time, but it doesn't kill it. But then her gun jams, so she can't get the second one, so it looks like it's all over for her. But fortunately, Emmett finds her just in time and kills it. Since they made all that noise killing one, they gotta hide out in a restaurant because they know more are approaching. So now they in the little cafe. She trying to get him to go look for this island, and he's like, I'm taking you home. Don't you bring up my dead wife. So the next morning, we find out he took her little earpiece in the night and he found a boat. So now the mama gotta go get the son some antibiotics and painkillers for that bear trap injury, so she running out too. Meanwhile, the daughter and Emmett reach the boat. Why do I have a feeling the son and the baby gonna be trapped in that damn safe? Yup, he gonna try to play that damn radio. Okay, I don't know what he doing. He putting the baby in the be quiet box. Oh Lord, now the little boy with the injury trying to go somewhere. So the mama did made it to the pharmacy. The little boy is upstairs looking out the window for some reason. And the daughter and Emmett have made it to the boat, but they see somebody. Oh Lord, so we think we done found a helpless little girl, and she done tied a noose around Emmett's neck. Oh Lord, so now they done found the evil people. Meanwhile, the idiot kid poking around upstairs did made some noise, and now the monsters is back. Yup, they are shut inside the safe when he runs in and grabs the baby. And there's barely any oxygen in the baby shut-up box. Fortunately, the mom on her way back. Lord, now the bad people done taken this heifer's ear thing. Meanwhile, the kid in the safe is trying to share oxygen with that baby. Back at the power plant, the mama shoots one of those oxygen tanks she stole so she could turn on that sprinkler system so that way the thing can't hear her walking around. Whew. So the mom gets down there just in time to open them up and puts the towel on the safety so that way they ain't trapped in there again. Meanwhile with Emmett, he was able to save her earpiece and bring one of the monsters in since they wanted to tie him up to a whole bunch of noisemakers. And the daughter done found a boat, so her and Cillian are safe on the boat. I guess they're on their way to the signal. So they get to the island and you see the houses have power. Oh, child, they see people laughing, having a barbecue. All good and they friendly. I guess what, the monsters can't hear them out there? That's the solution, the islands? So once people found out that they couldn't swim and you should get on a boat, everybody panicked to get on boats. And so they had 10 boats trying to get out, but only 2 made it because everybody got too loud and pushy. So now they're going to use the radio signal from the island to blast her ear noise to try to kill some of them things. Uh-oh. So while Emmett's remembering his son on the beach, he sees one of them boats that they came over with, and he said, I bet you one of them things on it. Let me warn the townsfolk. So child, the things get out the boat and they start attacking. And Digimon Hanzu, who apparently is like the mayor of the town, he gets Emmett and the daughter in a car and they drive off to the radio station, I'm guessing. Child, that monster get Digimon when they make it to the radio station, and it's hot on Emmett and the daughter's heels. So the daughter trying to sneak in the studio room to get that ear playing. Meanwhile, the mama trying to get the son his medicine, but that monster's still in there. So But the monster hears the mom and chases them back in the safe, but they can't lock it, and it gets a little jab in on the mama. But right before that, the daughter is able to put the ear on the mic, and the monsters get to doing their words attacks. And the son got his radio on back in the safe, even though would a radio really work in a safe, but okay. And that gets the monster up off them. Okay, so that was cute.